this, and I don't know why God told me to go live. I literally want to go to sleep. But y'all know that I move off God's guidance, and when God's guidance say move, I move. If you're new here, my name is Ty, the manifestation goddess. I'm an energy alchemist, spiritual oracle, manifestation mentor, all of the things. Make sure you grab your passenger princess guide. The link is in the description, so you know how to be a passenger princess to your God self. But I was actually laying here journaling, getting ready for bed, and God was like, tomorrow changes everything. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, what does it change? Like, everything, like what? And then God was like, just go live. And I'm like, okay. But I'm like, what am I talking about, God? Like, what do you mean by tomorrow changes everything? And y'all know I would never go live this late. Like, literally, I would be asleep by 9 o'clock. It's 9:44. And I'm like, what is tomorrow changing? Hey, I'm like, what is tomorrow changing, y'all? So y'all who don't know, I'm a spiritual oracle. Like I feel like I'm more of a spiritual person than I am a manifestation mentor, but it is what it is. I teach both. So, being a spiritual oracle, being a vessel for the divine, I get messages like the way that I get my downloads. Sometimes it'll be like a word, sometimes I'll see a word, I'll hear a word, or it's really just be a knowing. So, when God was like, tomorrow changes everything, go live and talk about it, I'm like, what am I going to live to talk about? Like, what is changing? And it's crazy. So let me see how to say this. So when I get downloads, sometimes, very rarely, I will get specific dates. Lately, it's been happening more than it used to. And God will give me like specific dates. And then I'll just make a note in my calendar of the date. And then when the date comes, usually something really major happens. So God has given me, I want to say like 4 or 5 dates for June, which has never happened. Usually it's like one date a month. And tomorrow's not one of those dates, but if y'all tend to follow me on Fridays, I tend to do a live quantum jump. So I knew that tomorrow was going to be a quantum jump. Like I already feel it in my spirit, like tomorrow's a quantum jump day. And my quantum jumps tend to follow my shorts. So if you haven't already, go watch my shorts. And my shorts for the last 2 weeks has been Millionaire Identity. And it's crazy because I started the short series a week ago, and usually I do them 7 days straight. But in the middle of this short series, God was like, enjoy your bloom, stop posting. So I was like, okay, like I'll just enjoy my life. And that is when I knew something significant was about to happen because I was like, God wouldn't break this. Like, this isn't the pattern God follows with me. Like, we wouldn't break it up in the middle unless something major is happening, like, unless there's like a major shift within the collective. And y'all know that we all tend to mirror each other. So, whatever I'm going through spiritually on the high, I'm going to say for the highest good of all. Whenever I'm going through something like that, I know that the collective is also experiencing that. Like, I've already prayed to God to use me as a vessel, for truth and for faith to really get people to remember their God self. Like that was a forever promise I made to God last year. So, whoever's on this live or whoever is watching the playback, know that tomorrow is going to be a very significant date for you. Whatever is happening tomorrow, and I'm going to say for the highest good and to the harm of none. Hey, beautiful, because when God gives me specific dates, it's usually for the highest good and to the harm of none. Like it blows my mind. That's the crazy thing is I want everyone who's catching the replay tonight and everyone who's watching it tomorrow, whenever God gives me a date on what's happening, so because I got tomorrow, it's usually bigger than what I'm even thinking. So whatever I'm thinking is going to happen that day, I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to picture this happen. It usually blows my mind 1,000 times more. So I want y'all to know that tomorrow's going to be a specific date. And whatever you think it's going to be, so whatever you think is happening for your Quantum Jump Fridays, know that it's 10x that. You can't even imagine how big tomorrow is going to be for you. And this is for people who's wherever you are, wherever you watch the playback. For those who are watching it live now, what day is it? June 11th. So it's June 11th. So June 12th, tomorrow is going to be such a significant day for you. So I just wanted to be obedient to my God self and come speak on it. I'm like, God, why do I have to do live? Like, I really just want to go to bed. Like, it's late. God said, go talk about it. So, because I probably will not quantum jump tomorrow. I probably won't get on live to do a quantum jump. So everyone who's here now and everyone who's watching the replay, this is our quantum jump. So whenever you wake up tomorrow, know that you are in your highest timeline. Whenever you wake up tomorrow, know that you are in your dream timeline. And y'all know, if y'all have been watching my shorts, that we are operating on radical faith. If you are here now, we do not move in self-doubt at all. We are operating in radical faith, radical self-belief. Hey, beautiful. So I want y'all to make sure y'all are operating that. So sorry, y'all. Me trying to hold my camera. I usually have a whole setup, but I just wanted to go live before I went to bed so that y'all know that we are quantum jumping together. We are quantum jumping in our sleep tonight. So, if y'all are anything like me, y'all know I manifest through play and through joy and through bliss. That's just how I live my life. And I've been in this very fairy, whimsical energy lately. I'm going to say, make sure you wear your really cute pajamas to bed. So your astral travel, make it fun. But whenever you're moving through tomorrow, move through it like you know you are on your highest timeline. If you are here, I'm telling you, you are now on your highest timeline. I wouldn't go live at 10 o'clock at night for no reason. I just want y'all to get that. And when y'all watching the replay, accept that you are on your highest timeline. Have radical faith, have radical self belief, believe in truth. Thank you for confirmation. I just snapped out of a spiral. Yes, Goddess, Ashley. Yes, I'm telling you. First of all, whenever I spiral, I just know that means my level up is about to be amazing. So let this be your confirmation. You was purging out that old energy because you are welcoming and stepping into your highest timeline, and you could not take that old energy with you. The old you cannot come with you. That old identity is gone. You are in your now identity. So, this is our quantum jump. Welcome to your highest timeline. Welcome to your millionaire identity. Make sure that you're being a passenger princess to God. On this timeline, everyone who's here and everyone who's watching the replay, on this timeline, we are only operating in radical faith and radical self belief. I do not want you to bring any doubt here. And I'm not saying this is not going to be for those beginners who think, oh, well, what about this? I'm telling you, this isn't going to be for you. I'm just keeping it real. That's not who this is for. This is for people who know that whatever they're calling in is already finished, and all that they need to do is operating in that identity. Do not wait for the shifts to happen to operate in that identity. We are not doing that anymore. If you are here, you are operating in radical faith. God said we're not doing the faith of a mustard seed anymore. You have graduated past that. God has proven to you so many times how God comes through. There is no reason for you to still be operating on a faith the size of a mustard seed. We are not doing that anymore. You are having radical self-belief. Sorry, I have to speak aggressive about this because I can't baby you. I can't say, oh, this is okay. No, it's not okay. You have had enough proof in the 3D to know that it always works out for you. It's time to operate and move in the identity on which you are calling in. There is no future, there is only now. So start acting as that person now because creation is finished and you are already that person. It is up to you to accept that as truth for you. Whew, man, sorry, y'all. I just feel like I went up on a tangent. Thank you. I'm setting up my office to pass inspection to open a business. Yes, it's already done. Nina, if you are here, remember we have radical faith, which means it is already done. You simply need to take your inspired actions whenever you feel that God instinct, that gut feeling. I call it the God feeling now. Got that from somebody. And just operate on that. Know that it's done. Let me see. Only for the people that recognize this. They're real dons. Yes, like Livia said. Yes. If you do not, hey beautiful, I did not plan on being on here this long. If you are here now, if you are watching the replay, if you are here now, that means you are accepting that creation is finished and you are moving in radical faith. Hey Toya, I guess I'll stay a little longer since my goddesses came in as well. Hey beautiful goddesses, everyone who's here and everyone who's not speaking. Hey beautiful goddesses. But as I'm saying, Toya, you're here. I'm so glad you're here, Toya, actually, because what we're actually doing tonight is quantum jump. We're quantum jumping. So whenever we go to bed tonight, we're waking up in our highest reality. And I know this because, one, when I do my quantum jumps, they're usually scheduled, they're usually on Fridays. I usually expect them. But I was going to bed and God was like, get up and go live. So I'm like, I don't know what's happening tomorrow, God, but I trust you and I'm a vessel for the divine. So I'm moving as such. So he said, we are quantum jumping now into your highest timeline. And if you are going to your highest timeline, if you are claiming that energy, again, because you take what resonates, leave the rest. But if you are claiming that energy and you are operating on your highest timeline, I only want y'all to move in radical faith and radical self-belief. Don't come on my videos or come on my lives speaking that nonsense. We have zero self-doubt here. I mean zero. Before you even type it out, I want you to switch your sentence and operate from creation being finished. There is zero other option. As I said, God has proven to you 100% of the time already that God comes through. Therefore, your faith should be radical at this point. There is no reason that you should still have the faith the size of a mustard seed. You are not new to this. You've been here, so you already know. Let that go. Let that self-doubt go. We are not doing that anymore. I promise you. I know this probably sounds real mean, but I promise you, we are having zero self-doubt. That means you are operating from the mindset that everything has already worked out for you 100% of the time. And I say that because people who say they need to see movement, I want y'all to think about how many times that thing has worked out for you and you saw zero movement. I promise you, 99% of the time, when things work out, you do not see movement because it's happening in the background. You get the experience of the thing working out, but you don't see the movement. So why do you ever think you need to see movement? Let that go. Who y'all got me riled up tonight. I'm like, bruh. Let me see. Period. Radical faith, radical self belief. Yes. And it's so funny because God gave me this word, I want to say last week when he told me to enjoy the bloom. He gave me this word, and I was like, okay, I wanted to speak on it. God was like, no, I'm going to tell you when to speak on it. And lo and behold, he said, you need to speak on it tonight. I'm like, I'm trying to go to sleep. Say, well, normally I don't see movement. Yes, you don't ever really see movement. If I feel like, we about to get real simmy, y'all. We about to get real simmy. I feel like when you're trying to see movement, it's like you're trying to play the game as a sim. Stay with me with that. It's like the sim never sees movement because the player is the one playing the sim. And remember, we are now playing the game from player mode. So you're not the sim. The sim is the one looking for movement. The player is the one controlling the game, meaning the player already decided the storyline of the game and you're playing from the player. Stop trying to play the game of the 3D as the sim, as the avatar. The avatar has zero power. You are playing as the player and you're simply experiencing the game as the avatar. You get the beauty and the luxury of both playing the game and experiencing it as if you didn't even know that you set this up for you. I feel like that is like the chef's kiss of the entire experience for me. It's like I get the luxury of being here in this experience as if I didn't create this, as if I had no idea how it was going to play out. That is the beauty of playing the game this way. This is why I don't take things serious, why y'all always see me playing. If y'all watch my shorts, y'all know they're always playful and fun because life is a game. Life is to be experienced. Stop taking it so serious. Stop trying to control the game as the sim. You are not the sim. And because you know yourself as the player, this is the reason that you can have radical faith because you created this entire experience. So you can have radical faith in that. You can have radical self belief in that because you created this. Stop trying to control the game as the sim. Experience the game as the sim. Enjoy it, love it, bask in the journey. But understand as the player, you created this and it works out for you 100% of the time. I promise you 100% of the time. I say that with 100% confidence. It works out 100% of the time because as the player, you wouldn't write the story for it not to work out for you. I feel like I don't know, like, yeah, I've been so, like, things have been so trippy for me since I've just been enjoying the bloom. It's like, there's no reality where I would have written the game for it to not work out for me. That doesn't even make sense. So stop playing the game like that. Oh shit. This is so funny. Hey, princess. Hey, princess goddess. I feel like I'm literally let me read these comments. Hold on. Yeah, I normally don't see movement. It's just crazy. Thank you. Hey, princess, I was saying how I was getting ready for bed, but God was like, go live. So here I am. And like I said, I wanted to speak on this radical self belief when God gave me the download, but He's like, you need to go live it, enjoy your life, and then come back and speak on it. So here I am again. We was talking about movement because I feel like that's probably the most important thing I need to take out of the video is that when things are working out for you, you never see movement because it's all happening in the background. You simply get the experience. And I want y'all to, when y'all are experiencing this game as a sim, really think about that. Like you're getting the luxury of having the experience, but it's already working out in the background because your player already wrote it that way. So stop trying to control it. And Princess, you just now joined, who was saying, this is our quantum jump. I usually do it on Fridays, but for whatever reason, God said do it tonight. So we're quantum jumping and we're going to sleep and waking up in our highest reality. But again, if you are doing this with me, again, this is why I say this one will not be for everyone. If you are not willing to live in radical faith and radical self-belief, I promise you, you ain't quantum jumping with us. That's just being real because that is the only way we're operating. We are accepting that creation is finished and living as such. I'm not saying accept this as a concept or accept it in your heart and then you go about complaining. No. If you are accepting it, you are moving as such. You are enjoying the journey because you know as the player, you wrote it for you to it work out for you 100% of the time. So there is no reason to stress. There is no reason to worry. If you're worrying, you're not having the self-belief I need you to have. I promise you, if you are worrying, you are not having the self-belief I need you to have in this timeline. I want you to operate in your power. That's what it boils down to. Start operating in your power. Stop giving the 3D power. Stop thinking that your avatar, your sim has power. It does not. You as the player, you as the creator, you as the dreamer, you are the one with power, and it's time for you to declare that and move as such. Stop playing it small. I'm going to say that. That's what God has been telling me all week. He said, I don't think you know how small you've been playing this game. Like, stop playing it so safe. You are creating this. Stop playing it safe. Hey, beautiful. Let me go back and read these comments because they all got me on here for 20 minutes. I said I was going to jump on here for a second. God didn't tell you to go live. Stop saying that. You can leave, sweetheart. This live isn't for you. Bye. Anyway, make sure y'all watch the replay back. Whenever you're seeing this, again, this is what I want to say. Again, before I go, remember, I told y'all God gives me specific dates. It's very rare when I get specific dates. But June, God has been giving me these dates. And the days that He's given me these dates, the day has been more than anything I could have ever imagined. It has been so beautiful, been filled with so much joy. So whoever's here, whoever's watching the replay, I'm telling you, June 12th, tomorrow, it's a significant day. So enjoy it, bask in it, accept this as truth. Don't say, oh, that was great. Then I'm gonna go off her live and quantum jump and say, oh, that was great, and then go back to complaining. No, we're not doing that anymore. Tomorrow you are on your highest timeline. So go to sleep knowing that. Go to sleep in peace. Do not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. That's one of my favorite Bible verses. And also knowing that God went before you, with you, and after you. There's no reason for you to ever worry. Oh, I feel like before I go, I really want y'all to get that. Think about your life and how things has worked out 100% of the time. You have all the proof that you need to know that whatever you're worrying about is going to work out 100% of the time. Like God has a track record. If you don't even believe in yourself, believe in the track record. So it's time to let go of that baby ass faith. It's time to put down that faith of a mustard seed and operate in a radical faith and radical self belief and move as such. Stop entertaining the BS. Stop entertaining things you don't want to experience. And when I say that, I don't think y'all know what I'm really saying. I mean anything. Stop entertaining the feeling of the thing. If you get pissed off and you don't want to feel that way, stop entertaining that feeling. Let the shit go. Stop entertaining it. That is literally what I be meaning. I'm not just saying these words, like literally stop entertaining anything you don't want to experience because you're simply giving your power away. It's time to step into your power. It's time to accept that you are a passenger princess to God and ride. And as always, I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm free. Yahweh. Good night, y'all. Love